If you think you have to give up cereal just because you have diabetes, then stay tuned because the truth might surprise you. Today, I am sharing with you the best cereal for people with diabetes and how to enjoy it without spiking your blood sugar. Hi, I'm Erin with Healthy Mom, Happy Family, and as a registered dietitian and a diabetes educator, I get asked about cereal all of the time. People ask me, can I have it? Or will cereal spike my blood sugar? Or what are the best cereal brands for people with diabetes? You get it, but here's the thing. You can have cereal with diabetes, but not all cereals are created equal. And that is why I made this video to share with you today, because I want to show you the best cereal brands for blood sugar so that you can eat what you love and still meet your health goals. Now, before we dive in, I just want to remind you that if you are looking for ways to naturally improve your blood sugar levels and you want tips and tricks for living with insulin resistance or type 2 diabetes, then I would love if you would subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new video. And if you are looking to learn everything that you were never taught about managing blood sugar levels and reversing insulin resistance, then I would love for you to check out my signature program, The Blood Sugar Fix. This is where I walk you through exactly what you need to know and what you need to do to lower your blood sugar levels, increase your energy, and achieve your healthiest self in just 6 weeks. It is the easiest way possible to make it all happen, and I have all the details for you on how to do it linked below. Okay, so let's dive in, and I'm going to share with you the best cereals for people with diabetes, or really for anyone who is managing blood sugar and insulin levels. So first, you're probably wondering, can people with diabetes even eat cereal? And the answer is absolutely. Cereal is not off limits. Cereal does contain carbohydrates, and a big bowl of sugary cereal with milk, yeah, sure, that could easily spike your blood sugar levels, but it's all about choosing the right cereal. You don't have to give it up completely. What you want to focus on are the ingredients, the grams of total carbohydrate, the fiber, the protein, the portion size, and what you are also adding to the cereal. So that is what I'm going to help you do today to really help you understand how to choose a diabetes-friendly cereal that satisfies that urge for cereal that doesn't spike your blood sugar. So when you're thinking about cold breakfast cereals or even a hot cereal like oatmeal, you can make any of these fit into your diabetes meal plan with a few simple tips. So first, I want you to look at protein. Select a cereal that has protein in it because that's going to help you to feel fuller longer, and it also slows down digestion and how quickly carbohydrates are converted into sugar in the bloodstream. Fiber is the other thing I want you to look for. This is a carbohydrate that your body can't digest, so it does not raise your blood sugar levels, and the higher the fiber, the lower the net carbs of the cereal. So look for cereal that has at least 3 grams of fiber per serving. Now, another thing I want you to look at are the net carbs on a cereal. And as a rule of thumb, if you can look for a cereal that has 20 grams of net carb or less per serving, this generally will be good for blood sugar. This is though where you really have to look at the serving size because they can range from brand to brand, from a half a cup to a cup and a half. So serving size is incredibly important. You have to make sure that you're eating the serving that's listed on the package to get the grams of carbohydrate that are listed on the nutrition facts label. If you're eating double the serving, you need to double those carbohydrates. And then I also want you to look for whole grains. Now, whole grains will raise blood sugar, but they don't cause the same spike and crash like refined grains because they're unprocessed. So they have more essential nutrients, they have more fiber, and generally that means they're going to be digested more slowly for more even blood sugar levels. These are going to be cereals that are made with whole oats, barley, bran, or even brown rice. So if you look for those on the ingredient list, and remember, the first ingredient makes up the majority of the food. So you want to look for whole grains in those top 3 ingredients. That is going to help you to understand that there is more whole grain in the food, and it's going to be better for blood sugar management. Now let's talk about how to eat cereal when you have diabetes, because choosing the right cereal is one part of the puzzle, but we also have to make sure how we are eating it and what we're adding to it is not going to be spiking our blood sugar as well. So first, I want you to be mindful of portions. There is not a universal portion size for cereal, so it can be surprising, but if you look from one box to the next, you'll see portions that say half a cup all the way up to 2 cups. And so if you're looking at the number of carbohydrates, the protein, the fiber, the calories, you have to make sure that you're sticking to the portion size that is on the label. And if you're having more, you have to double what's on the label so you know how much you're actually consuming. Now let's talk about what you're adding to your cereal, like milk. Okay, if you like milk in your cereal, which a lot of people do, you have to realize that the milk that you are adding also can provide carbohydrates. And they can range anywhere from 6 to 15 grams of carbohydrate or more, depending how much you're using and the type of milk. So cow's milk has lactose, which is a natural occurring sugar, and that's going to have an impact on your blood sugar depending on how much you're adding. If you want to have less carbohydrate in your milk, something like an unsweetened almond milk or a soy milk is only going to have anywhere from 1 to 5 grams of carbohydrate per cup. However, those have less protein. Almond milk has less protein than cow's milk. So it really depends what you're looking for and how much you use. If you're just using a small amount, cow's milk isn't going to contribute a large amount of carbohydrate, but there is still some. So just be aware again that there are carbohydrates in milk and know how much you are adding to your cereal. All right, so now what you've been waiting for is let's talk brands. What are the best cereal brands for people with diabetes? And these are some of my favorite. This is not a totally inclusive list, so if there's others that you want me to look at, put it in the comments below and I would love to review them for you. So number 1 is Magic Spoon cereal. I love this one because there's so many fun flavors. They have fruity ones, they have peanut butter, cocoa, and most only have 4 to 5 grams of net carb per serving. Now it doesn't have a lot of whole grain or fiber, but it does have more protein, and it is sweetened with natural sweeteners like monk fruit, stevia, and allulose. So it's a really great alternative if you are looking for that sugary cereal feel without all the carbs. They have a lot of fun flavors that you can check out. Next on my list is Catalina Crunch. Now they have a large amount of flavors here too, so you don't have to feel deprived. Similar to Magic Spoon, they have a lot of fun flavors that really substitute for some of those more sugary cereals. They have dark chocolate, cinnamon toast, which I love, chocolate banana, honey graham, chocolate chip. There's a lot. There's even a maple waffle cereal that's so good. Now, every half cup has about 5 to 7 grams of net carb and 11 grams of protein. They do also have a good amount of fiber. These are generally sweetened with monk fruit, so you get a lot of sweetness in the cereal, but it should have less to very little impact on blood sugar. You do want to look at the portion size though, because they do list the portion size as a half a cup. So if you are eating a larger portion, it's going to have a bigger impact on blood sugar. One of my all-time favorites that has been around for a long time, it's like a traditional cereal, you can find it in pretty much any grocery store, are All Brand Buds. Now these are so fun. They have 11 grams of fiber and 24 grams of total carbohydrate and 8 grams of added sugar per serving. Now that might sound like a lot, but all that fiber gets subtracted out of the total carb. So the net carb is actually pretty low. And this amount of fiber that is in the All Brand Buds and the few calories is a really great way to feel full. I tell a lot of my clients, this is great for a cereal, but you can also make a homemade trail mix with it. This is a great topping for Greek yogurt. So there is a lot of versatility with the All Brand Buds, and it also makes just a great standalone cereal. Similar to the All Brand Buds, another one I absolutely love is Fiber One. This is a high fiber cereal. It's low in sugar and calories. In a 1 cup serving, you're getting 10 grams of fiber, only 1 gram of sugar, and 100 calories. And again, it is incredibly versatile. I love this as a cereal. I think it has a nice sweet taste to it too. So I'll just, grab a little baggie of it, even if I take it as a snack. But one of my favorite ways to enjoy this is as a trail mix. I take the Fiber One cereal, I mix it with some dried fruit, a little bit of chocolate chips, some nuts, and it is perfect for keeping in my desk at work and really keeping me satisfied. So with all of these cereals, they're great for a morning breakfast option, but you can think outside the box and incorporate them in more versatile ways too. Another cereal brand you'll probably see right in your traditional grocery store is Kashi Go Lean. And I love this cereal. I think it tastes great. And 1 1/4 cup is the portion, so it's a little bit bigger. It's a tiny bit higher in carbohydrate than some of the others, but it is still good for blood sugar management. You're getting 13 grams of fiber in the serving, and it's a nice size serving, and only 27 grams of net carb. It's also 12 grams of protein, so it really has a good combination of protein, fiber, carbohydrate for steady blood sugar and a nice size portion to keep you satisfied. Another cereal I love is Three Wishes, especially their cinnamon cereal. What's really fun about this cereal is it is a blend of chickpeas and pea protein. So you're getting a lot of fiber and a lot of protein, and then also a good amount of other nutrients like iron and calcium and potassium. And it is a plant-based cereal. There's 8 grams of protein and only 3 grams of added sugar and 17 grams of net carb per serving. So it really is a nice filling combination, a delicious flavor, great replacement for some of those more sugary cereals, and a way to really add more plant proteins to your diet too. So definitely one I love. Another cereal I love is Nature's Path Smart Bran cereal. This is a great way to get more whole grains into the diet. It's a blend of bran and psyllium husk, and it is very high in both protein and fiber. So in a serving, you're getting 17 grams of fiber. You're also getting 4 grams of protein. So a great way to balance the carbohydrate with the protein and the fiber for a really great way to stay full and satisfied while keeping blood sugar steady. Another great whole grain cereal is Arrowhead Mills Oat Bran Flakes. Now these have 5 grams of fiber and 5 grams of protein and 21 grams of net carb per cup. So again, a nice balance. It's not super low in carb, but it is balanced along with a good amount of soluble fiber from the oats, which not only helps to slow down the absorption of sugar, but also can promote healthy cholesterol levels and stabilize blood sugar. So there are a lot of varieties of cereal, and like I said, this is not a totally inclusive list. There are other blood sugar friendly cereal brands too. These are some of my favorites, but I would love to hear from you in the comments on other brands that you love, that you notice promote healthy blood sugar levels, and I would love to review those too. All right, so let's talk about the bottom line on cereal and diabetes. So cereal does not need to be avoided. It can definitely be part of a balanced diabetes meal plan, but you want to make sure you are choosing the right cereal for you and your health goals, because not all cereals are created equal. So cereals that are high in fiber, high in whole grains, and have protein are going to be your best bet. As a good rule of thumb, per serving, and remember, you want to look at those labels to see what they're listing as a serving, because it can vary from brand to brand. General rule of thumb is if we can keep the net carbs to about 20 grams or less per serving, that's going to be a pretty good range when it comes to blood sugar management. And then also pay attention to what you're adding to your cereal. If you're putting milk into the cereal, remember that can add a source of carbohydrate as well. So keep those things in mind and focus on the balance of protein, fiber, and whole grains, and that is going to help to make sure that you have good blood sugar management when it comes to enjoying cereal. Now, if you found this video helpful, make sure to give me a like and let me know in the comments what you found most helpful and what brand of cereal you're going to try. And don't forget to hit the subscribe and that notification bell so you never miss new tips, tricks, and recipes. And don't forget, if you are serious about managing blood sugar levels and reversing insulin resistance, I would love to have you join me in my 6-week Blood Sugar Fix program. I'm going to show you how to lower your blood sugar, increase energy, and achieve your healthiest self in the easiest way possible in just 6 weeks. All the details are below. So thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.